Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is your weekly energy foresight for August 21st through the 27th, the last full week in August. For the month of August, we are working with the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, and that is by Stephanie Puimunla. And for this week, Monday through Sunday, or August 21st through the 27th, the card that came through is the Star. And the message from the card is 2 weeks in a row to bring through a renewed sense of life. How amazing. The Star is all about you being able to acknowledge your light. Now that you've experienced a possible dark night of the soul earlier this month with the devil, the Star is here to awaken you to your truth as a divine light made manifest. This week, you may feel drawn to or understand your life purpose or acknowledge your soul's journey as you are manifesting your new self within the new world. Sit with the Star throughout the week to claim your purpose, chart out your journey, and have the faith of a mustard seed that you will see it through. This is a wonderful card to come through after we've gone through so much at the beginning of the month, when we went through that dark night of the soul, when we went through a time when we really needed to sit with what may have been difficult to sit with, things that we've wanted to change or acknowledge or release or let go of that, when we think about them or we start to bring them up, they create kind of a tension in our chest and our stomach. They cause stress in our mind and our body. And that week, it was difficult for a lot of us having to go through that. So for having the last 2 weeks feeling lighter, having this beautiful divine love come through, and the Star is fabulous. And so take the time to really sit with the Star's beauty and acknowledge your truth, your true divine light within, and you will have an amazing week. All right, for midweek and end week, I decided to go with the Starseed Oracle deck, and that is by Rebecca Campbell, and the artwork is by Danielle Noel. And for midweek, and midweek is Monday through Thursday, or August 21st through August 24th. The card that came through is You Got the Love. And the message of the card says, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. So when we get filled with this beautiful divine love, it makes us want to love, love, love. And it is all about that Hadarian energy. The Hadarians are thought to have that pure divine love for all. Another part of this card is codependency and boundaries. So it's telling you that first and foremost, we need to have self-love. And when we acknowledge our divine light and our divine love, the love that we are made manifest from, we are pure divine love. When we acknowledge ourselves in that way, it allows us not to have those codependencies, those bad codependencies. It allows us not to have bad boundaries, but to have effective boundaries so that we can actually tap into our intuition and acknowledge those things that are healthy for us and those things that aren't. All right, so for end week, and end week is Thursday through Sunday, or August 24th through August 27th. The card that came through is Jump In. And the message from the card is Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. All right, so from Hadarian energy to Andromedan energy. And Andromedan is a galaxy that is a spiral, and it is all about change and doing and being and just jumping right in. And this card is all about that. Sometimes we are a little too reserved and we don't go and do the work. This is telling you, say yes to the change that is occurring, because we've gone through a lot of change, especially the last few weeks, having that dark night of the soul. But now we can see how our love light really brings about beautiful change for us easily and effortlessly. When we acknowledge it, we kind of tap into it, it allows things to change very easily and effortlessly, almost like magic. It just will change for the better for you. But first, we have to acknowledge it. We have to tap into it. We have to allow it. And we have to allow the messages from higher self, from our soul self, from our spirit self, and from our spirit team and those of the light to come through so that those changes can be permanent, can be easily and effortlessly changed permanently, so that we don't feel the struggle to have to go back to the old ways, because that's not changing. That's actually going back to what's easy. But that's not the easy that we're trying to get to. We've done the work. Now let us really hone in on those changes. Allow the Andromedan energy to come into your being and just jump in and do it. All right. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I so appreciate it. And I would love to have you in the free membership site on the Facebook group, and then the link will be below, and you can receive your weekly card pull so you can see what your card is all about that goes along with this reading. And if you'd like to have your midweek and end week energy read that goes along with this beautiful tarot card for the week of the star, then subscribe at patreon.com or Subscribestar, and you can have midweek and end week cards explained to you. All right, and I will see you next week. And as always, I'm sending you much love, angel light, and tons of gratitude. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.